Hey guys, it's Benjamin with Benjamin's Exotics, and in today's video we are doing a video request on one of the animals that we have available, which is actually a spider possible shatter male. And there's actually genetically there's a couple different things that could be going on with this animal. So for anybody that's maybe new to this channel and you're wondering, you know, what's going on with this video, this is basically a channel where on the Benjamin's Exotics contact channel, that is, we will post individual videos of animals that we have available. So if there's an animal that you see, whether it's on Morph Market or the website that's in development, whatever it might be, and maybe the picture isn't so great, or in this case, this is actually a spider ball python combo, and the person that is interested in this animal wanted to see how bad or how good the wobble was, which we don't sell spiders with bad wobble, but this is just kind of to show, you know, what our spiders are like. So if there's an animal you want to see, there's a request, you know, you want to see a video of one of the animals we have available, you can send a request in. It normally takes a day or two to process before it actually gets to me, but we can actually do a video of the animals you guys are interested in. So I want to go ahead and first just show the setup. We didn't do this in previous videos, but I think this is good to show people how we're doing this. This is a V18 Vision tub that's in one of our racks, has 3-inch belly heat on the back. So this is the animal. This is it's labeled as a spider possible shatter, and the number is 210301, and this guy is a male. I have him labeled as just a spider possible shatter. He could also be like an Enchi or a blade, because the male was an Enchi and the female that he bred to was a blade type animal. I haven't proved it to be genetic yet, so this animal could be genetically all kinds of things, but I can only label it what I know, which is a spider possible shatter. I'm not too confident on the shatter on this guy, but he definitely looks different. So it could be shatter, it could be blade, it could be Enchi. Who knows what's actually going on with this animal. So the main reason that we are doing this video upon request is the person in question. There was actually a couple people, but one person specifically wanted to know how the wobble on this animal was. I don't ever sell spiders if they have any sort of noticeable wobble. They either stay here or they would go to a home that, you know, knows how to care for an animal like that. I've never produced a bad wobble ever. This is basically how my spiders act. Like you can see, I'll hold them up. They don't really do the corkscrew or anything like that. You'll see they might have a little bit of a kind of, I don't know what you want to describe it. They'll go a little bit maybe right or left, but they're not going to do the whole corkscrew thing or the flipping up and, you know, upside down that you see on some of the really bad spiders. You can definitely, if you really look at it, you might know what you're looking for, but I mean, this is an animal that's never given me any problems, and this is kind of a weird position to hold him in, but I'm trying to hold him up because the main reason this video was requested was to see the wobble on this guy. And as you can see, you might see a little bit where he'll hold his head a little bit at a weird angle, but I mean, you're not going to see any corkscrewing spiders or anything like that. I have a couple of my collection spiders that are bad wobbles, and they are all animals that I bought as adults. And I'm not really sure why they turn out like that, but certainly I'm not producing them, and really I don't know anyone within the past 5 years, at least close breeders that I know, you know, one-on-one, that have said that they've made anything bad. It is pretty rare to make a bad spider with the wobble, and this is your average. This is your 98% are going to be like this. You can get ones that are slightly off a little bit, but I don't ever make, you know, bad wobbles, and if I did, I'd probably do a video on it because it is a rarity. But like you can see, this guy acts completely normal. You can see it a little bit, like he'll hold his head a little bit to the side, but it isn't like, you know, anything that's going to affect this animal long term. This guy eats fine, as you can see. Took down a small rat, I think about 3 days ago. I'd have to check the records, and just a really beautiful animal. Like I said, this doesn't look like a normal spider. I can't say for sure if it's Enchi. It probably is Enchi or blade or something. There is some cool banding that goes on, but there was another animal in the clutch that was clearly a stinger bee, which is an Enchi spider, and this guy didn't quite make the cut for me to label him as such. But so whoever gets this animal, maybe it's Shatter, maybe there's a blade gene, maybe there is Enchi, who knows, but the white sides are pretty fantastic. and I always mark things down in the sense that I'm never going to oversell an animal. This guy could be Enchi, but I'm not going to stick, you know, the Enchi label on there just to bump the price up more, because I don't want somebody to get this animal, raise it up, and then a year later breed it, and I get the call that, hey, this animal actually isn't an Enchi. I bred him to 3 females and he never made 1 Enchi. I don't ever want to get that call. We always sell things as what they are, you know, what I can absolutely tell for sure. This guy is also a possible Shatter. Again, this isn't like a, I'm not too confident on the Shatter. That's why it's called a possible Shatter. I would probably call the animal a probable Shatter if I thought it was indeed an animal that had the Shatter gene. But you can see some cool pinching on the head where the pattern comes in like that on both sides. So that's kind of a key you'll see sometimes with the Shatters. And also there were some patterns on the side, like you can see how that's a little bit more bold right there. You know, again, it's not a key sign, but there are a couple things on this animal that made me think, maybe this could possibly be a Shatter that I didn't see with the other animals that were in this guy's clutch. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and again, if there are any animals that you see on our morph market or our upcoming website, and there's an animal you want to see more in depth, we can do short videos like this for you guys. Just reach out to me at Benjamin's Exotics, or Benjamins_exotics on Instagram. You can leave a comment on YouTube, but Instagram is really the best way to get in contact with me because it's what I check the most. Thanks for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys real soon.